Now you see what the title says. All right, Millionaire Banker executive deleted by stranger with 3 punches after West End phone roll. Now the reason I'm bringing the story up is because, hey, this is a sign of the things to come. All right. When these people find out what these damn bankers are doing to them, man, it's gonna be chaos all up and down the streets, all across the planet. You see all the fighting going on in Brazil right now. You see what's going on in Pakistan, and Pakistan is a country of nukes. I showed that the business owners and all them people, since they bankrupt, man, they out. The Taliban, everybody fighting over in Pakistan right now, but you don't hear about it on the news though. All right. They tried to assassinate the president. Man, you wait till these people figure out what these bankers are doing. And the reason I'm doing this report, because this is a sign of the times to come. All right. And this is right around the corner. Remember, I just did a report. They supposed to do something in March, right? Man, you wait till these people find out these people only want them to take the Karagma, and they only gonna get them $1,000 a month. Man, these people gonna lose their shit. I'm telling you, they're gonna lose their shit. Especially these six-pack Joes who feel as though they've been robbed. They've been in all these wars, going to Afghanistan, going to Iraq, all these different places, and they taking their money. Man, these people gonna lose their shit. They ain't gonna have enough people. This is how you gonna get all this addition and stuff. So yeah, let's go and get into it. 2nd Esdras 15 verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall moan, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail and with fearful constellation. You're seeing all that, all right? Food shortages, egg shortages, all right? People can't grow their crops, floods, rain, hail, sleet, snow, everything is going on at the same time, all right? UFOs popping up all in the constellation, all right? It's just bad times. Evil and only evil is coming. 2nd Esdras 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the courses of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And they trying to set up them 15-minute cities. It's like electric grid. You try to leave out that city. Hey, your Karagma get cut off. You can't buy nothing unless you're in your own 15-minute city. See? This man is the devil. Let's keep going. So yeah, what it looked like somebody walked up to this man and banged him in his mouth, punched him 3 times, and he died. Right? By a complete stranger. You see? So yeah, let's get into this. Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Hawa Shah, Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Hawa Shah, Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Hawa Shah. Call Allah, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakakadash. I'd like to give a shout out, salute to all the brothers across the 4 corners of the earth trying to preach this truth and sincerely elect. Hopefully you and me is one of them. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. I believe those are the prophets sent forth, and the Tawada, to the Akim and the Aquab that is here listening today, because you could be somewhere else. So yeah, let's deal with this. Paul Mason, 52, has spent the evening socializing at the Ivy Club and was on his way home when he was confronted by Steve Allen. The Old Bailey heard Allen believe Mr. Mason, the CEO for Qatar National Bank, had stolen his friend's phone and knocked him to the ground with an uppercut punch. Allen, 34, had been drinking in various bars, shouted, "Where's your fight now?" as Mr. Mason lay on the ground and George heard him. Now see, this, like I said, this is a sign of things to come, because people gonna come looking for these elites, these bankers. Now, a lot of them is gonna make it into them holes because they're gonna be the first fruits of slavery, but a lot of them not gonna make it too. Like people like him, he's an executive multimillionaire, but he's not like a trillionaire and one of them billionaires with all that money that's going to be flying around these jets. But I just thought this was cool that somebody actually laid hands on him. Somebody actually got on one of these people. And it's going to get worse. All right? And he asked him, where's your fight now? Because, man, these devils are soft. It's just that they got their military. All right? They got people protecting them. All right? And the Most High, since they still in power right now, he's allowing them to do certain things. So he's allowing them to get everything in place before that judgment come. All right? He's going to allow them to get some of it done. We know they're going to get the charagma out. All right? All these things must come to pass. We know that. Right? So, yeah. They asked him, where's your fight now? As Mr. Mason lay on the ground, George heard. Mr. Mason suffered brain injuries and died in hospital around 6 months after the attack, which happened on December 15th in 2020. Allen from Hock in Hampshire was traced thanks to CCTV and has admitted manslaughter but denies the murder charge. Yes, he slaughtered them with his bare hands. All right? By punching them. Job 20 and 21. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. Yeah, because see, when all this collapse, man, it's all going to totally go down. Everything is going to go down. All right? There's going to be chaos everywhere. All right? But this had to happen in order for us to get into the kingdom. All right? Job 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. See that? Man killed him with his bare hands. All right? And hey, when these people get mad, all these people come against these elites, they going to want some get back too. Even all these different nations, everybody. Even in the kingdom, all right? People going to be putting hands on Esau. Even though they're going to be under us, everybody going to be blaming Esau and still whipping his ass. You see that? Even though he going to be totally on the bottom and they going to be under us, you know? Like, I don't know if people remember, one of the leaders in Iran said that he can't wait to get hands on Trump. Say he gonna bang Trump in the mouth. See that? And this is a sign of the times. Man got banged in the mouth, hit 3 times, hit with an uppercut, and he out of here. See? Lay hands on him. And ultimately, hey, the hands, all these different hands of the wicked, all these other heathens and everything, they gonna want some work with Dr. E. All right? Let's keep going. Prosecutor Jane Bickerson case, he said Mr. Mason had just parted company with a friend after the night at the Ivy Club and was walking home when Allen marched across the road and tried to take his phone. Just tried to take it from him. Mr. Mason tried to shrug him off, but Allen then punched him once with his right fist. The court heard. The defendant then punched Mr. Mason a second time while he was trying to get back to his feet, said the prosecutor. Then punches him a third time with an uppercut that causes Mr. Mason to fly back and land on his back with his head hitting the pavement. Damn. That's something you see out of movies when a dude hits you with an uppercut and you go flying back. The defendant then appears to take Mr. Mason's phone from him and makes off. It appears as if, having appreciated that Mr. Mason was lying unconscious on his back on the pavement, the defendant approaches him again and may in fact put back whatever he took. Certainly there is no evidence of any property missing from Mr. Mason. Registered nurse Laura Gilsalva says she saw Allen shouting at the victim, and when she went to help Mr. Mason, he told her, "Don't touch him or help him. You don't know what he did. He's kidnapped my nephew." What? Hey, we don't know what he did. As they just said, don't touch him or help him. And that's how it's going to be. You're not going to be able to help these people. All right? People going to be at their throat. They might even cannibalize some of these bankers, which we know won't happen. Right? Another witness, Vaki Duvall, claims Allen delivered the punches and said, "Where's your fight now? Show me your fight." The trial continues. You see? And look at that expression on his face. So, hey, this is what it is, man. I feel as though, hey, that's the times we living in. The Most High can bring all this to an end. And hey, like I said, once they shut this banking system off, once they make these changes, they already said they know right out the rip 20% of the population. Let's say if it's only in America, even though it's going to be global, 20% of America, what? That's 60 million people. So 60 million people, they said they already know the hell going to break loose with 60% of people. And Jake going to be cutting up. All right, actually, let me get that scripture. Isaiah 19, verse 17, and the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he had determined against it. So yeah, I just thought this was like a sign, a small little sign from the Most High, right? One of these bankers got it, right? So yeah, I'll play that clip right quick with the lady, one of them bankers, talking about the things that's going on. Yeah, with these stage collapses and wanting to give you a certain amount of money, that universal basic income. All right.
In the county of Oxfordshire, they're voting and proposing that if any of the 150,000 residents drive outside of their designated district more than 100 days a year, that they'll be fined 70 pounds. I mean, what is this, the Hunger Games? I mean, you can't leave your district, you can't leave your zone without being punished? You know, what is this, communist China?
Yeah, you're going to get punished. You're going to be set on UBI. But hey, these people, they're going to come against these millionaires and these billionaires and these World Economic Forum agendas. And all hell going to be breaking loose at the same time. So I just wanted to get this out to the family. I'll see you again real soon. Shalom.